Thank you so much, Dave. And everyone, please show your appreciation for our wonderful, incomparable MC, Dave Zarin. He's been a supporter of the National Science Bowl for many, many years, and we're so delighted to have you again. To all of our students, our coaches, parents, Science Bowl alumni, staff, and volunteers, distinguished guests, welcome to the final rounds of the 2025 Department of Energy National Science Bowl. We want to particularly welcome all 115 teams here, every one of whom earned their way to the national finals. You all won your regionals. You're all among the top teams in the country in middle and high school. You should be very proud. We congratulate you all. So this morning, we have the final rounds of both the middle school competition and the high school competition, meaning we're down to the top 2 middle school teams and the top 2 high school teams. And we'll begin this morning with the middle school finals. So let's start by welcoming the teams to the stage. First, the winners of the Texas A&M Regional Science Bowl with just one loss so far in double elimination, representing Sugar Land, Texas, and our Team A for this final. Please welcome to the stage Fort Settlement Middle School. Representing Fort Settlement are Krithik, Isha, Anya, Ronit, and Edward. And Fort Settlement are coached by Karen Staley and Forrest Pernier. Coaches, thank you so much for guiding the team. All right, next, the winners of the Sandia National Laboratories Regional Science Bowl with no losses in double elimination, and last year's second place team, representing Fremont, California, and our Team B for this final. Please welcome to the stage Hopkins Middle School. And representing Hopkins are Lucas, Abiram, Andy, Millen, and Avi. And Hopkins are coached by Sachin Parekh and Christine Fern. Coaches, thank you so much. All right, these are our teams for the finals. Let's congratulate both teams once more. All right, thank you so much. Coaches and alternates, I'll ask you now to return to your seats, and we shall proceed with introducing the officials. All right. So before we meet the competitors, I'd like to ask the officials to introduce themselves. When I call on you, please tell us your name and a little bit about your current position and background, and we'll start with the moderators up front here. We have 4 people filling the roles of moderator, recognizer, and question judge this morning. Adam Matthews, myself, Phelan McGowan, Anna Lauer, and Dean Jens. For this first round, I'll be reading the toss-up questions and the non-visual bonus questions. Anna will be reading the visual bonus questions and also will be recognizing you when you buzz in on the toss-up questions. Adam and Dean will be the question judges for this round. So, Dean, if you could start.
My name is Dean Jens. I competed in the national finals for High School Science Bowl from Ankeny, Iowa in 1992 and 1993. I got a bachelor's degree from the University of Chicago in mathematics in 1996. I got a master's from physics in physics from Princeton University in 1999. I have a PhD in economics from Rutgers University, and I now teach economics and business analytics at the University of Central Florida.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Lieutenant Commander Anna Lauer, and I'm a Beaver, having earned my Bachelor's of Science from MIT in 2007. I then went to Dartmouth College and got a PhD in microbiology and immunology, and I am a commissioned officer in the U.S. Public Health Service, currently stationed at the CDC.
So my name is Phelan McGowan. I have a bachelor's in chemical engineering from University College Dublin, a PhD in biomedical engineering from Johns Hopkins University, and I'm currently an associate professor of biomedical engineering and a researcher at the Institute for Computational Medicine at Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore, Maryland.
Good morning, my name is Adam Matthews. I'm also a Science Bowl alum. I competed here in 1995 and 1997 from Punahou School in Honolulu, Hawaii. Did my undergraduate in biochemistry at Harvard College, did my PhD in immunology at Harvard Medical School. I now teach biology and biochemistry at Wellesley College.
Our timekeeper this morning is Darla Fish. Darla, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Darla Fish. I am the regional coordinator for the Pantex Regional Science Bowl, and I work at the Pantex plant in Amarillo, Texas.
Our scorekeeper for this morning is Rhonda Bell. Rhonda, please introduce yourself.
Good morning. My name is Rhonda Bell. I am a graduate of Hampton University, who like to say the standard of excellence. I'm a current science education administrator at Thomas Jefferson National Lab, and I coordinate the Virginia Regional Middle and High School Science Bowl.
Our visual bonus image wizard is Molly Glover. Molly, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Molly. I work in STEM outreach and events at SLAC National Accelerator Lab in California, where we just had our 20th Regional Science Bowl.
Our lead room judge today is Mary Ronayne. Mary, please introduce yourself.
Good morning, I'm Mary Ronayne. I'm a program specialist in education and outreach at Ames National Lab in Ames, Iowa. And I'm also the regional coordinator for both the high school and middle school science bowls of Iowa.
Our two stage judges today are Amanda Horn and Brandon Pope. Amanda, please introduce yourself.
Sure, I'm Amanda. I work in the Office of Workforce Development and Science Education at Brookhaven National Laboratory, and I coordinate the middle and high school Long Island regionals.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Brandon Pope. I'm a STEM outreach coordinator at Argonne National Laboratory, and I coordinate the Illinois Middle School Regional.
So those are the officials for these final rounds, but none of this would be possible without the huge number of staff and volunteers working all week and indeed all year to make the National Science Bowl what it is. So please join us in thanking all those here and all at the many regionals around the country that made all of this possible. Now, on to our competitors for this round. Actually, I do have a quick request. I can't see a captain at all because we have a wonderful mascot in the way. I wonder if the mascot could just be slightly lower. Actually, that works. Thank you. Does that work for you? Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. All right, so we're going to ask the students on the stage to introduce themselves, and we'll test the buzzer system at the same time. So starting on my left with A3, and then proceeding across the stage, please buzz in, wait to be recognized by Anna, and then tell us your name, your grade, and your favorite area of science.
A3.
My name is Edward. I'm in 7th grade, and I like Earth and Math.
A2.
Hi, my name is Rana Cheda, and I'm in 8th grade, and my favorite subjects are chemistry and astronomy.
A captain.
Hello, my name is Kritik. I'm in 8th grade, and my favorite subjects are math and physics.
A1.
Hi, my name is Anya. I'm in 8th grade, and my favorite subjects are biology and chemistry.
B1.
Hi, I'm Andy. I'm in 8th grade, and my favorite subject is math and physics.
B captain.
Hi, my name is Lucas. I'm in 8th grade, and I like chemistry.
Hi, my name is Abhiram. I'm in 8th grade, and my favorite...
Hang on 1 second, we're going to try that again. Wait to be recognized. This is why we do it.
B2.
Hi, my name is Abiram. I'm in 8th grade, and my favorite subject is Earth and Space.
B3.
Hi, my name is Millen, and I'm in 8th grade, and my favorite subject is biology.
Awesome. Thank you all. All right, this is middle school double elimination round 10. Fort Settlement has 1 loss in DE. Hopkins has no losses yet. Therefore, if Hopkins wins this round, then they will be the National Science Bowl champions for 2025. If Fort Settlement wins this round, then we will proceed to one more round, round 11, between the same 2 teams to decide the champions. Each round will consist of 2 12-minute halves. For non-visual bonus questions, you will have 20 seconds to answer. For visual bonuses, you will have 30 seconds to answer. Both teams will be able to see the images for the visual bonus questions on screens in their tables. For the audience, the images will appear on screens around the room. All right, audience, we know that you'll be rooting for our teams up here. We know you'll be playing along, but please be respectful. Make sure you turn off all your electronic devices. Make sure to be silent, totally silent during the round. So to help with that, let's make sure you've worked out all your noise and cheering. So once more, and absolutely as loud as you would like, please congratulate our top 2 middle school teams. All right, we are ready to get started. Team A and Team B, do you have any questions or clarifications before we begin? No? Team B is ready? Team A is ready? All the officials are ready? Awesome. All right, and let's begin. Best of luck to both teams. We will start with a toss-up for both teams. This category is energy. It's a multiple choice question. Scientists at Pacific Northwest National Lab are developing new bin packing strategies for optimizing machine learning-based inference. In this context, what does bin packing mean? W, ensuring that each intelligence processing unit is fully utilized by distributing inference jobs to maximize resource usage. X, reducing the physical space needed for hardware by arranging components more efficiently. Y, compressing data into smaller formats to speed up processing times. Z, sorting machine learning tasks by complexity before processing.
B1.
W.
W is correct. Your bonus question is in energy, and it's a multiple choice question. Scientists at Brookhaven National Lab are studying the regulation of flowering in sorghum plants. Which of the following describes a sorghum flower that has sepals, petals, and carpels, but no stamen? W, perfect. X, imperfect. Y, dioecious. Z, monoecious.
So, perfect, imperfect, dilation. C, sure.
5 seconds.
Z. Z.
No, the correct answer is X, imperfect. Toss-up question 2 for both teams, physics multiple choice. Which of the following fluid phenomena is most associated with a high Reynolds number? W, viscosity. Interrupt.
B1.
X.
X is not correct. That's 4 points to Team A, and I'll reread the question on the interrupt. Physics, multiple choice. Which of the following fluid phenomena is most associated with a high Reynolds number? W, viscosity. X, volatility. Y, surface tension. Z, turbulence.
A, Captain.
Z.
Z is correct. Your bonus question in physics is multiple choice. Which of the following quantities has the same units as Planck's constant? W, energy. X, torque. Y, angular momentum. Z, frequency.
Y.
Y is correct. Toss-up question 3, math, short answer. Juan has a number n of animals that are cats, dogs, or fish. 3 are not cats. 4 are not dogs, and 5 are not fish. What is the value of n?
B1.
6.
6 is correct. Your bonus question in math is short answer. How many positive integers are less than and relatively prime to 100?
40. Wait, say back. It was 100, right? Yeah, it's less than. 40.
40.
40 is correct. Toss-up 4 for both teams. Biology, short answer. What cells of the central nervous system perform the analogous function that Schwann cells interrupt?
B3.
Oligodendrocytes.
Oligodendrocytes is correct. And your bonus question is a visual bonus question.
Biology, short answer. Answer the following 2 questions about this cross-section of a plant stem. 1, is this plant a monocot or eudicot? 2, what structure is pointed to by the arrow?
Eudicot.
5 seconds.
Eudicot and pith.
I'm sorry, that is not correct. It is a eudicot, but we are looking for xylem.
Toss-up question 5 for both teams. Chemistry, multiple choice. Which of the following compounds has a trigonal bipyramidal geometry? W, xenon tetrafluoride. X, iodine pentafluoride. Y, antimony pentafluoride. Interrupt.
B, Captain.
Y.
Y is correct. Your bonus question in chemistry is short answer. A certain first-order chemical reaction has a half-life of 2.1 minutes. To one significant figure and in inverse minutes, what is the rate constant of this reaction?
Wait, it's for the order and 2.1 minutes.
Yeah,
It's
one-
the rate constant.
yeah,
Right?
rate constant.
So it's like 0.693 over like 2.1 in seconds. Wait, 2.1 minutes in seconds.
Inverse.
5 seconds.
3.
No, the correct answer was 0.3. Toss-up question 6, Earth and space, multiple choice. The Ring Nebula is an example of which of the following types of nebulae, which is formed after a dying red giant star sheds its outer layers? W, emission. X, planetary. Y, dark. Z, reflection.
A, Captain.
X.
X, planetary is correct, and your bonus question is a visual question.
Earth and space, short answer. SLAC National Accelerator Lab recently installed the largest digital camera ever built, the LSST camera, at the Vera Rubin Observatory. Answer the following 2 questions. 1, the optical design of this telescope camera setup is most similar to which of the following telescope types? Galilean, Cassegrain, or Newtonian? 2, rounded to the nearest whole degree, what is the radius of the field of the view of the telescope?
It's probably not Galilee. I think it's Cassiopeia. What was the radius?
5 seconds.
Cassiopeia and 200,000.
Sorry, that is not correct. It is Cassegrain and 2.
Toss-up question 7 for both teams. Energy, short answer. Scientists at SLAC National Lab are studying the Great Oxygenation Event by looking for chemical evidence of oxygen in ancient rocks. In what eon did this event occur?
B2.
Proterozoic.
Proterozoic is correct. Your bonus question in energy is short answer. Scientists at Jefferson Lab are studying the spin of protons. Identify all of the following 3 multiples of h bar that can be the spin of a proton? 1, 1, 2, 1/2, 3, 0.
The spin of a proton. It just two, right? I'm pretty sure just two only. Because it's the spin of a proton. Just right there. Just right, sure. Wait, but it's asking for the spin of a proton? Like, yeah, proton.
2 only.
2 only is correct. Toss-up question 8, math, short answer. What is 52 times 62?
A, Captain.
3224.
That is correct. And your bonus question is a visual bonus question.
Math, short answer. The image shows unit cubes stacked to form a 7 by 7 by 7 cube that then has a 3 by 3 square hole pushed through the center of each face, allowing one to see completely through the cube from every face. The process of making the hole removes 135 of the original 343 unit cubes. Using a similar process, how many cubes would you need to be removed by a 25 by 25 by 25 cube to have a 5 by 5 square pushed through each face?
How many removed, right?
5 seconds.
15200.
Sorry, that is not correct. It was 1,625.
Toss-up question 9 for both teams, Earth and space, short answer. What features on the Martian surface are found in the equatorial regions and are thought to have formed from catastrophic flash floods?
B2.
Sinuous rills.
That is not correct.
Time.
I heard time before the buzz. The correct answer there was outflow channels. Toss-up question 10, biology multiple choice. Which of the following animals is a counterexample to the statement, all living vertebrates have jaws? W, hagfish. Interrupt.
B3.
W.
W is correct, and your bonus question in biology is a multiple choice question. Receptor tyrosine kinases are activated through a process that involves which of the following? W, dimerization and autophosphorylation. X, binding to DNA and transcription. Y, ATP synthesis. Z, degradation of cell membrane components.
W. You 100%.
100%. All right. W.
W is correct. Toss-up question 11, physics multiple choice. Which of the following effects is most closely associated with Huygens principle? W, absorption. X, reflection. Y, diffraction. Interrupt.
B1.
Y.
Y is correct. Your bonus question in physics is short answer. A Carnot cycle is operating between a warm reservoir held at 600 kelvins and a cold reservoir held at 280 kelvins. As a percentage to two significant figures, what is the efficiency of this cycle?
So calculate 280 over 60, and then subtract that from 1.
280 over 60.
Yeah. 8 over 15, so it's like 0.533.
5 seconds.
0.53.
That is not correct. That is not correct, and the correct answer is 53%. We did ask for the percentage. But that is the end of the first half. And the scores at halftime, Fort Settlement 26, Hopkins 58, and we'll take a brief 2-minute break.
Fine.
Oh yeah, I kind of sold on the...
All right, if everyone could resume their seats. Thank you very much, everyone. Great game going here. Team A, do we have any substitutions at the half? No? All right, Team B, any substitutions at the half? All right, let's just do a quick buzzer check when we resume, starting at B3 and working our way left. We'll just do buzz clear all the way down. Excellent cadence. Great job. All right, Team A, any questions or clarifications before we begin? Team B, questions or clarifications before we begin? All right, great. We've had 11 questions so far. So there's potential another 14 to go. And we see the scores up there, Fort Settlement 26, Hopkins 58. So best of luck to both teams. When we restart, we'll be restarting with question 12. Ready to go? Awesome. Best of luck. This is toss-up question 12, chemistry short answer. At constant pressure, the mean free path of a particle of an ideal gas is proportional to the temperature of the gas raised to what power?
B, Captain.
1.
1 is correct. Your bonus question in chemistry is short answer. The entropy of a system is given by the log of the number of available microstates multiplied by what fundamental physical constant?
Boltzmann's constant.
Boltzmann's constant.
That is correct. Toss-up 13, biology short answer. Fatty acids undergo beta oxidation to become cleaved into molecules containing 2 carbons attached to a coenzyme. What are these molecules? Interrupt.
B3.
Glycerol.
That is not correct. That's 4 points to Team A. I'll reread the question. Biology short answer. Fatty acids undergo beta oxidation to become cleaved into molecules containing 2 carbons attached to a coenzyme. What are these molecules which then enter the citric acid cycle?
A1.
Acetyl-CoA.
That is correct. And your bonus question is a visual bonus question.
Biology short answer. Identify the 3 types of muscle tissue labeled A through C, respectively.
I think A is cardiac. Skeletal.
5 seconds.
Skeletal, cardiac, smooth.
That is not correct. A is cardiac, B is smooth, and C is skeletal.
Toss-up question 14, energy multiple choice. Scientists at Pacific Northwest National Lab are using histograms to plot the lengths of synthesized peptoid nanohelices. Which of the following factors will limit how narrow the scientist can make the bin width? W, the range of the nanohelix lengths in the sample. X, the number of peptoid nanohelices in the sample. Y, the desired height of the histogram bars. Z, the color scheme chosen for the histogram.
A, Captain.
Y.
Y is not correct.
B, Captain.
X.
X is correct. And the bonus question is a visual bonus question.
Energy multiple choice. Scientists at SLAC National Accelerator Facility are studying the carbon-based molecular structures shown in the image. The spherical molecular structure visible on the left side of the image is what type of carbon allotrope? W, graphene. X, diamond. Y, fullerene. Z, graphite.
It's Y. Y. Yeah. Y.
Y.
That is correct.
Toss-up question 15, Earth and space, multiple choice. Which of the following orbital properties is not one of the 3 variabilities involved in Milankovitch cycles? W, nutation. X, precession. Y, eccentricity. Z, obliquity.
B2.
W.
W is correct. And your bonus question is a visual bonus question.
Earth and space, multiple choice. The image contains a geologic map of the United States. The region indicated by the black box contains a series of ridges that run north to south. Which of the following best describes the age and origin of this feature? W, Mesozoic crustal compression. X, Mesozoic crustal extension. Y, Cenozoic crustal compression. Z, Cenozoic crustal extension.
Five seconds.
W.
That is not correct. The correct answer was Z.
Toss-up question 16, physics multiple choice. Which of the following statements about the classification of particles is not true? W, all leptons are fermions. X, all mesons are bosons. Y, interrupt?
A, Captain.
X.
That's not correct. That's 4 points Team B. I'll reread the question. Physics, multiple choice. Which of the following statements about the classification of particles is not true? W, all leptons are fermions. X, all mesons are bosons. Y, all hadrons are baryons. Z, all baryons are composite particles.
B1.
Y.
Y is correct, and your bonus question is a visual bonus question.
Physics short answer. On the left is an example of an experiment in which a laser is sent towards two ideal half-infinite mirrors with a small angle between them. The light ray gets close to the vertex of the mirrors and then eventually starts moving in a direction where it will no longer reflect off the mirrors. Answer the following two questions about the instance of this experiment shown on the right. 1. How many times will the light ray reflect? 2. In centimeters, what is the distance of closest approach to the vertex of the mirrors?
Five seconds.
3 and 5.
That is not correct. It was 179 times and 3 centimeters.
Toss-up question 17, chemistry multiple choice. Which of the following elements has the largest first ionization energy? W, neon. X, fluorine. Y, sodium. Z, silicon.
B, Captain.
W.
W is correct, and your bonus question is a visual bonus.
Chemistry short answer. The image shows a periodic table with arrows labeled A and B. Identify all of the following 4 properties that generally increase in the direction of arrow A. 1, atomic radius. 2, electronegativity. 3, ionization energy. 4, metallic character.
Metallic
What was
character.
one?
I don't think it's metallic.
Okay, so it's not 4.
2 and 3, right?
Yeah. 2 and 3, so it's not atomic radius.
It's not metallic, right? Because like if you go this way,
Okay.
yeah,
So
this
just
stuff is like not metallic. Yeah.
so 2 and 3. Are you sure? Yeah. Are you sure?
I don't think so. Wait, so it's electronegative because yeah.
Okay, so it's just 2 and 3. Yeah.
2 and 3.
That is correct.
Toss-up question 18, math short answer. A polygon with 25 sides has 2 non-adjacent vertices, P and Q. How many diagonals of the polygon have P or Q as an endpoint?
A, Captain.
43.
43 is correct, and your bonus question is a visual bonus.
Math short answer. The image shows 4 congruent copies of a right triangle arranged to form a large square. 2 areas are shown. What is the area of the indicated inscribed circle?
Five seconds.
3.
That is not correct. It's 9 pi.
Toss-up question 19, biology short answer. Both NMDA and AMPA receptors are involved in long-term potentiation. These are both receptors for what excitatory neurotransmitter?
B3.
Glutamate.
Glutamate is correct, and your bonus question in biology is multiple choice. Which of the following is not an action of the triple response in plants? W, slowing of stem elongation. X, stem thickening. Y, suppression of apical dominance. Z, horizontal curvature and growth.
Suppression of something.
Apical dominance.
Of apical dominance. So it's not.
Do you know which one's
5 seconds.
Y.
Y is correct. Toss-up question 20, chemistry short answer. Rank the following 3 straight-chain alkanes in increasing order of melting point. 1, pentane. 2, octane. 3, ethane.
A, Captain.
Ethane, pentane, octane.
That is correct, and your bonus question is a visual bonus.
Chemistry short answer. Answer the following 2 questions about the crystal structure shown. 1, what is the coordination number of an interior atom in this structure? 2, how many atoms are effectively contained within 1 unit cell of this structure?
I think it's 8, because like there are 8. So second one is 8. What's the first one? No, like the first one was 8. No, what's this?
8 and 9.
That is not correct. It is 8 and 2.
Toss-up question 21, Earth and space multiple choice. Mid-ocean spreading centers have elevated ridges because of which of the following? W, newly formed rock is more buoyant. X, the rock is forced upward by the erupting mantle plume. Y, it is tilted upward from the pull of the subducting slab on the opposite side. Z, they coincide with regions of interrupt.
A, Captain.
X.
That's not correct. That's 4 points team B. I'll reread the question. Earth and space multiple choice. Mid-ocean spreading centers have elevated ridges because of which of the following? W, newly formed rock is more buoyant. X, the rock is forced upward by the erupting mantle plume. Y, it is tilted upward from the pull of the subducting slab on the opposite side. Z, they coincide with regions of ocean upwelling.
B2.
Y.
Y is not correct. Correct answer is W. Toss-up 22, math short answer. What is the larger of the 2 consecutive multiples of 9 whose sum is 2025?
A, Captain.
9.
That's time.
B1.
1017.
1017 is correct. And your bonus question in math is short answer. How many of the first 50 triangular numbers are divisible by 33?
What? 33. 33. Yeah. So,
5 seconds.
5.
5 is correct, and that takes us to the end of the round. And with a final score of 144 to 42, with a final score of 144 to 42, that means Hopkins Middle School, you are our 2025 National Science Bowl Middle School champions. Let's also have a round of applause for Fort Settlement, our second place national team. All right, great job everyone. We'll take a 2-minute break while we reset for the high school rounds. Congratulations.